everybody, it's Marlon. Hi. I'm just giving you guys an update. A lot of people, if you've seen my last blog or vlog or whatever, if you saw it or if I talked to you, you knew that I was going to start weightlifting on Monday, and I just want to let you know that I didn't. All the busyness has kept being really busy and keeping me away from really exercising. So I'm going to start tonight, right after this vlog. I just really wanted to put one out there. I wanted to do kind of like a landmark vlog, like, hey man, this is when I started on so-and-so date at this time. And these are my goals. I wanted to list all the goals. Basically, I wanted to hold myself accountable, and I want to put out there that this is something that I really want to work really hard on, and not just something that I say, not just something like, oh, I'm going to work out, and then just not do it. I want to hold myself accountable for it, and I want to, by exercising and having a healthy diet, learn self-discipline, which is one thing that I feel like I don't have in a lot of things. I let myself off really easy on certain things because I get really stressed out about other stuff. So I'm just like, you know what? Have this. And I have to stop doing that because it's going to kill me eventually. I wanted to go through the reasons why I want to lose weight specifically. One is health. So far, I've been really lucky, and I don't have any major health problems. I think I'm borderline diabetic, and I have to start medication soon if I gain any more weight. But I don't want to go through that. If losing weight gets rid of that, like, why wouldn't I do that? So I want to be free of that. I don't want to be borderline anymore. I don't want to be anywhere near that line. I don't want my weight to basically add to any health problems I ever have. Like if I get sick or anything happens, and it could have been solved if I was just eating healthier or had lost a few pounds or whatever. I definitely want to take the steps to do it. I think it's important, and why not? Like, you should if you want to, like, you know. So I want to. So 1 is health. 2 is clothes. There's so many clothes that just don't fit me. It's hard to shop for my size, and it's really like annoying. I like a specific style, and it's not always available in my size, and then sometimes it doesn't look right or hangs wrong, and it's like very tedious. Clothes is something that's always like a thing. It always is a thing. I go to the store and it's like, okay, let's try all of these, see which one I'm actually going to take. So basically like a 1 out of 20 pieces I'll actually buy because it'll look good on me. And if I find one thing that looks good on me and it comes in like other colors, I buy all the colors because it's really rare that something looks just awesome on me like immediately. And so clothes is definitely one thing. The other thing is I want to be strong. So not necessarily lose weight for physical beauty, but just to have a strong body. I want to be able to do things, lift things, be able to have strength. I want to be able to sprint without losing my breath, run long distances and things like that. That stuff. Like, I like having a healthy body, and I like being strong. And I actually had, like, a lot of stamina last year. This time last year, I was working at a theater, and we had to run stairs every day. Like, after you guys eat your food and stuff and watch your movie, everybody leaves their trash in their seats. And, like, we had a theater where the seats inclined, so we would run up the stairs, gather all the trash, run back down the stairs, fill up the trash can, and just go up and down until the thing was clean. I lost 30 pounds that way, and I had really high stamina for a few months. But then I changed my job. Like, it was like a seasonal job, so I was only there for 3 months. I changed jobs to a job where I didn't do anything. It was like the worst job. I never had energy to do anything. It was No, it wasn't the worst job. Just in terms of health, I just felt like I couldn't do anything. Um, and I was very like stuck in the house and not being able to be super active. And anyways, beside the point, I no longer have that job. I'm I have a cleaning job that everybody knows about. I lost a couple pounds from that job because it's a lot of like taking out the trash and pushing carts and stuff. But mainly, I just maintained my weight there, so I didn't gain any weight. I lost only a couple of pounds, but it stayed consistently. And so what I wanted to do is lose a whole bunch of weight, and actually started like my own program of things that I want to do to be where at my weight goal or whatever. I want to do weight training. It's always interested me. I've never done it full out. I bought 2 weights, basically like 2 8-pound weights. And so I was like, okay, let's try this. And I did it for a while, and I was consistent with it for a while. But then I dropped it because I was lazy. I wasn't committed to it. And I want to be committed to it. This is what this video about. These are the reasons why I want to be committed to it. And I have to remind myself and hold myself accountable for the things that I want to do. And this is what I want to do. So better not stop, Marlon, from the future. Anyways, one of the things that I did want to talk about in this video is the reason why I'm not losing weight for a beauty standard. I know a lot of people have like common misconceptions about fat people, fat girls in general. I would like to tell you that a lot of what you think is a misconception. Being a fat girl was not always easy for me. I've always was bigger than other people. Even before I had gained such an excess amount of weight, I was always still bigger than other people. I never used to be this big. I'm 280 pounds right now. I'm not ashamed. You can't fat shame me. It's just a number. Yeah, I'm like, one of the reasons why I'm losing weight is for health, but that specifically isn't like I haven't hit a wall or anything that says like you need to lose weight now or you're gonna die. Basically, I'm overweight and I can't breathe when I run sometimes, but that's as bad as my health is. Everything about me is pretty good in comparison to a lot of other people. I think that to be healthy is one thing and to be beautiful is another thing. And it has nothing to do with weight. It has everything to do with how you feel about yourself. And I haven't always felt that about myself. And I always wondered if I ever lost a whole bunch of weight, what I would think about myself then. From many other accounts of other people that have been fat and then gotten skinny, those kind of feelings will never go away. If you don't confront them, if you don't confront your own feelings about yourself and how you feel about yourself and how you do or don't love yourself, those kind of doubts will never escape you at any size. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that. I'm not doing this for a beauty standard. I'm doing this for myself, for my reasons. I think I am beautiful. I think I'm still going to be beautiful when I'm skinny. That's not going to change. That's going to remain the same. And it took me a really long time to get where I am. And the self-worth that I have, and how I built it up and how I was able to keep it. Because sometimes there's people in your life that come by and make you feel good for a second, and then as soon as they're gone, those good feelings are gone. And that used to happen to me all the time. And I just came to a point in my life where I had so many friends. Like, that sounds really like conceited and weird, but I have a lot of good friends, and not just in the number of friends that I have, but in the quality of friends that I have. I used to, like back in middle school, have a couple of girlfriends that were really close to me, and a lot of those girlfriends were, I don't want to say that they were fake or they were mean or anything like that, but they were really good friends with me for a couple of years. And then after that, it was like they were kind of done with me. And then they like left to other friends. And then there's a certain girl that I used to like, I was so obsessed with. Like, you know how you have a best friend and like you love them so much and you want to do everything with them and for them, and you like, you think it's like they're your ride or die, but then really you're like, oh no, and it's not, that's not true. I found out that she was making friends basically with people like over and over again, like different people all the time, and basically leaving old ones for new ones, and that happened a lot. And then I thought that that was really not cool. I don't think she did it on purpose. I don't think it was like some weird, I don't think she was like super conceited. That's just how she worked. And then it was like we used to be really close, and then we weren't close at all. We were young, whatever. But I decided that I wasn't ever going to be a person like that, that the friends that I make are the friends that I keep. And so usually if friends aren't in my life, it's because I cut them out. I'm not going to have friends in my life that don't do anything for me emotionally. Like when you have a friend, there's always an exchange of something. So it doesn't have to be financially or materialistic or anything like that. It's emotionally. Like, what does that friend do for you? And that seems kind of, that can seem kind of shallow, but it's really not. Your friends do things for you and you do things for your friends. And when you have good friends, they'll do it without being prompted. They'll do it because of the love that they have for you. And I know that I do things for my friends immediately, like without hesitation. Doesn't matter what. If they need any kind of moral support, if they need whatever they need, like I'll try to be there for them. And I think because of that attitude, I assume, I'm not 100% sure why most of the people that are my friend, like at all. Like I try to figure it out, but I'm not 100% sure. But I think because of that, people saw the value in me, because I never give up on people. I try really hard never to give up on people. And the friends that I've had for years. They always stick around, even if I don't talk to them all the time on a daily basis. I always have good interactions with them when I see them. And I just was like, I don't know how I can think of myself as such a worthless person if I have all these kind, caring, and loving people around me telling me wonderful things all the time. And I just hit that point where I just had so many friends that, like, I think it was even like at a birthday party, like, I don't even remember. I think it was like a birthday party or something that I had invited. No, it wasn't. No, I remember. It was one birthday. I don't remember which one. I didn't plan on doing anything that year. I kind of just like forgot about it, and I didn't do anything on that day or year or anything, and I hadn't called any of my friends. And this was kind of before Facebook and MySpace and like status updates and stuff like that. And like I was just at home, and I don't even know what my plans were. Like I didn't go do anything that day, I don't think. And like out of nowhere, like I was just home hanging out, and out of nowhere, a whole group of my friends came over with cupcakes and balloons and confetti, and they were like, "Happy birthday, Marlon!" And I was just like, what? Dude, what is happening? Like, to those friends, I love you so much. I don't talk to you that much anymore. I don't see you guys often, but I love you, and that meant so much to me. That was one of the best things that I ever had in my life. I didn't know how much you cared. And I don't want to cry, but that's when I started realizing, like, my worth, my individual worth, and the confidence that I have in myself, and why I am a good person, and why I am worth something, and why I am beautiful. So yeah, that was the beginning of it, and my proof of why I'm awesome and confident and beautiful is my friends. My friends and my family, the way that they treat me, the way that they act around me, the way that they hold me in such high regard as I hold them in such high regard, that showed me how valuable I am. And yeah, so that's why losing this weight and getting healthy and doing all of that has nothing to do with the beauty standard. It has nothing to do with feeling uncomfortable in my own skin, nothing like that. I love myself and who I am. I love myself at this weight. I love myself at that weight. And yeah, these are the reasons why I want to lose weight. I thought about it for a long time. I've always contemplated doing weight loss surgery and things like that. My mom went through weight loss surgery, so I was personally like introduced to how all that stuff works. The biggest common misconception of weight loss surgery is that it's an easy out. Easy out. It's not an easy out. When you do a weight loss surgery, any of them, it is a huge commitment. It's a lot of maintenance. It's a huge commitment, and it's a lifestyle change that you can never change back from. Because if you do, and you don't change the way that you live and the way that you eat, you'll gain all the weight back, and it'll come back. And then after it comes back, it's even harder to lose. People that do weight loss surgery are tough. Like, it's all a mental ball game. Yeah, the weight is coming off, but you have to condition yourself into seeing sugary foods as, hey, don't eat that because it's going to mess up your stomach. And hey, don't eat that fried food because it's going to mess up your stomach. My mom can barely finish a hamburger. She cuts it in half and gives the other half to me. She has done so much to get her diet and change her lifestyle of how she used to eat compared to how she eats now, and it's really ridiculous. So anybody that's going to tell you that weight loss like surgeries are not worth it, they're completely worth it, but they're a really hard commitment. And even though you're not doing the exercise and feeling the burn every single day, you are fighting a mental battle with yourself to change the way your life is. And it's hard work. It's really hard work. So first of all, don't ever let anybody tell you that weight loss surgery is an easy out, because it's not an easy out. It's ridiculous. Like, a year after my mom had the weight loss surgery and lost the weight, she had like gallstones because of how fast she burned the fat. She got gallstones and she had to go through another painful surgery for them. Yeah, it's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Like, don't let anybody convince you that it's easy, because it isn't. It isn't easy. Because food can be like an addiction, and if you can't overturn that addiction, you're just going to gain the weight again. So as of right now, I don't have a job that has insurance to provide me with the weight loss surgery, or else I would choose for that option. That's something that I've always wanted to do. And so right now I don't have a job for that, but that's okay. As far as I'm concerned, I still have to work on whether I have the weight loss surgery or not, one of the things that I want to work on is training my body to be strong. Losing weight and having a strong body isn't the same thing. Building muscle, having stamina, all of those things contribute to having a really strong body. Just letting the fat melt off of you and not doing any kind of exercise does not confirm health, does not confirm like a healthy living style. Yeah, like it's a lot. Being healthy and being strong, two different things. Being beautiful, another different thing. So yeah, that's just where I'm at with that. If I had the opportunity to do weight loss surgery, I would take it and I would do it. But that doesn't mean that weight training, exercising is off the table. That's something I still want to do. So anyways, this is a really long video. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, if you guys have any goals, tell me them. Tell me your goals. I want to know. I'm going to start right after this video. I'm going to tell you how it went, maybe later, maybe in a week. I found some YouTube trainers, women specifically, that do weight training with dumbbells, because that's all I have access to right now. And so I'm really interested to see all the different ways that you can do it. The one thing I remember about training with weights was the deadlifts. Oh, those killed me. So I'm going to try really hard to do those first and get those out of the way and find a day where I can just bench out for like a whole night or something, because I just remember those hurting the worst when I had been weight training. So anyways, yeah, these are my reasons why, my reasons why I'm losing weight. My goal, didn't talk about my goal. I'm 280 right now. My average weight is supposed to be like 120, 130. Obviously, that is a pretty unrealistic goal for me now. I feel like when you make goals, you probably should start at small goals. Start with 10 pounds or 5 pounds even. Because an overwhelming number like that can really discourage you just from thinking about the number that I would have to lose to get to 120. It's really discouraging. I would have to lose 160 pounds, basically a whole nother human being, and that freaks me out a little bit. But anyways, yeah, so I'm going to start off with 5 pounds. I'm 280. I'm going to start with 5 pounds, see if I can keep that down for 2 weeks. I know that process seems really slow, but hey, it's a start. Versus 5 pounds, and if you keep losing 5 pounds, and if you do that like 50 times, no, don't do it 50 times. I think that's too much. I don't know how to math. Well, anyways, yeah, if you watch this, thank you for watching this. I hope you understood the position that I'm coming from, and try not to judge fat people. It's like a thing. I don't talk about it that often just because I don't run into a lot of people that have a problem with my weight or anything like that. I've been really fortunate to have loving and kind and understanding family and friends that understand where I'm coming from. If you secretly didn't understand where I was coming from, I gave you a glimpse. But yeah, I'm strong and confident and beautiful, and I want to be physically enhanced. Physically enhanced. That sounds like surgery or like the $1 Million Man or something. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna end this. It's getting awkward. But yeah, if you have any questions about anything that I'm planning on doing, I hope to try a vegan diet for a while. That I have to slowly work into just because I'm used to eating meat. But yeah, I just want to start somewhere, and right now I'm gonna lose 5 pounds with weight training and keep it off for at least 2 weeks and then move on from there. Anyways, have a good day. Hope you like this video. If you want to see more, just give a shout out or just pop in, because I'm probably going to make more anyway without question. Anyways, have a good day, night, whenever you watch this, and see you later.